Can a spoonful of oil really help you age gracefully? Are you over 40 and feel like your body and mind just aren't what they used to be? That's exactly how Linda felt at 56. She wasn't dealing with any major illness, but she noticed the subtle signs creeping in. Her skin was dull and constantly dry no matter how much she moisturized. Her memory wasn't as sharp, and little things, like forgetting why she walked into a room, were starting to frustrate her. Even her sleep was light and broken. She still ate healthy and exercised a few times a week. So why was she feeling older than her years? That question led her to research ways to support her body naturally. She discovered growing evidence that omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, play a major role in fighting inflammation, improving skin hydration, and even boosting cognitive function. This wasn't just about fish oil for heart health. It was a multi-benefit nutrient that could support her aging journey. Skeptical but hopeful, Linda began taking a high-quality omega-3 supplement daily. Within 2 weeks, she noticed her skin wasn't flaking like before. Her thoughts felt clearer, and for the first time in months, she slept through the night. It wasn't dramatic, but it was enough to convince her she was onto something. But her journey was far from over. While omega-3s were starting to help, her body still had years of habits to undo. There were more struggles to face, some she didn't expect. The next one hit harder than she imagined. Want to know how omega-3 helped Linda overcome brain fog and daily fatigue? Struggling with brain fog? This almost stopped her journey. When Linda added omega-3 into her routine, she expected a quick fix. But instead of feeling sharper, she hit an unexpected wall of brain fog that seemed even worse than before. She felt groggy in the morning, distracted throughout the day, and emotionally flat. This wasn't the result she hoped for. Panic set in. Was she taking the wrong supplement? Was she having a reaction? Or was aging just moving faster than she thought? What Linda didn't know was that her body had gone years without the fats it needed to function at its best. Her diet had been low in healthy fats and high in sugar and processed carbs. These choices had silently weakened her body's ability to absorb and use nutrients like omega-3. That's when she changed her approach. Instead of just adding a supplement, she began rebuilding her habits from the inside out. She swapped sugary cereals for Greek yogurt with walnuts and flaxseed. She replaced afternoon chips with slices of avocado on whole grain toast. She made hydration a priority, aiming for 2 liters, about 8 cups of water per day. She even added leafy greens, chia seeds, and grilled salmon to her weekly meals. After 2 weeks, the fog began to lift. She could focus longer at work. She remembered small details she had been forgetting. Even her sleep began to feel deeper and more restorative. It turned out that omega-3s work best in a body that's primed to receive them. Without proper nutrition and hydration, the benefits get blocked. Linda learned this the hard way, but she was glad she stuck through it. With this foundation in place, she was ready to tackle the next hurdle: joint pain that made her mornings miserable. If you've ever blamed brain fog on age, this part of Linda's journey might change your mind. Click the link in the description to discover science-backed berry secrets for a sharper mind. Her knees hurt every morning until she tried this. Linda had almost accepted her morning stiffness as a normal part of aging. Every time she swung her legs out of bed, her knees ached. Stairs felt like mountains. Yoga, which once brought her joy, became something she dreaded. It's just part of getting older, she told herself. But deep down, she hoped there was something that could help. After noticing improvements in her brain clarity and skin from omega-3s, she wondered if they might help her joints too. She read that omega-3 fatty acids have natural anti-inflammatory effects, which could benefit cartilage and joint tissue. She began logging her steps each day, aiming for 5,000 as a starting goal. She drank golden turmeric tea in the evenings to support inflammation reduction. But the biggest shift came when she adjusted her omega-3 dosage. Following her doctor's advice, she increased her intake to 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per day. She used a high-quality supplement derived from wild fish oil and made sure to take it with meals to support absorption. After just 3 weeks, the changes began. Her knees didn't creak as much getting out of bed. She could squat without wincing. By the end of the second month, she was climbing stairs without holding onto the rail. What she hadn't realized was that chronic inflammation was making every small movement feel harder than it should. Omega-3 helped calm her body's inflammatory response. It didn't just dull the pain, it supported joint function at the root. She also added more oily fish like sardines and mackerel to her meals, giving her body what it needed to rebuild and recover. Linda no longer felt betrayed by her body each morning. Her joints felt looser, stronger, and more capable. But her journey wasn't done. there was still one thing bothering her every time she looked in the mirror: her aging skin. Click the link in the description to watch our video about arthritis pain relief. Her skin aged overnight. Here's how she fought back at 57. Linda looked in the mirror one morning and barely recognized herself. Her skin appeared dull, dry, and lifeless. Fine lines around her eyes had deepened. Even her makeup, which used to bring a healthy glow, no longer made a difference. It wasn't just vanity. She felt like her reflection didn't match how she felt inside. This sudden change was disheartening. She wondered if there was anything she could do or if this was just how aging worked. But based on her success with Omega-3 for her brain and joints, she dug into whether it might support her skin too. What she found was surprising. Omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA, help maintain the skin's lipid barrier. That barrier holds moisture and defends against environmental damage. Without enough omega-3, skin becomes dry, thin, and more prone to wrinkles. So she stepped up her strategy. She continued her fish oil supplement, but also added flaxseed oil to her morning smoothie. She started eating a handful of walnuts each afternoon. She swapped store-bought salad dressings for olive oil and lemon. And she started using a moisturizer with omega-rich oils like rosehip and sea buckthorn. It wasn't an overnight fix. But after 6 weeks, Linda began noticing a new softness in her skin. The flaky dryness was gone. Her cheeks looked fuller. People began asking if she had started a new skincare routine, when really, the biggest change was internal. The inflammation that had been silently aging her skin was finally under control. Even better, she no longer felt the need to cover up with makeup. Her skin looked natural and nourished. This made her feel confident again in a way she hadn't in years. It reminded her that aging gracefully isn't about chasing youth, it's about giving your body what it needs to thrive. And she had one more breakthrough ahead. Click the link in the description to watch our video on how to transform your aging skin with science-backed atomic habits. From foggy and frustrated to radiant and strong, her final breakthrough. By the time Linda turned 58, her transformation was clear to everyone around her. She wasn't just feeling better, she was aging gracefully with confidence and energy. Her mind was sharper. Her joints no longer ached. Her skin looked vibrant, even without makeup. Friends started asking her what she was doing differently. She smiled and simply said, "Omega-3s and a little consistency." Her journey wasn't about magic pills or overnight fixes. It was about learning what her body truly needed and giving it just that. Every morning, she took her omega-3 supplement with a nutrient-rich breakfast. She stayed active with daily walks, gentle yoga, and light strength training twice a week. She prioritized sleep and allowed her body to rest and recover. She cut out foods that triggered inflammation, like refined sugars and fried snacks. She filled her plate with colorful vegetables, wild-caught fish, nuts, and seeds. She also worked with her doctor to track her progress. After 3 months, her blood work showed lower inflammation markers and improved cholesterol. Her doctor was impressed. Linda was proud. She felt like she had turned back time not by looking younger, but by functioning better. That's what aging gracefully really means. And the best part? Anyone can do what Linda did. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated routines. You just need to start. Start by choosing one small change, like adding omega-3 to your day. Build from there, one habit at a time. Give your body what it's missing, and it will respond. Are you over 40 and living your best life? Share your inspiring story with the world and spread positivity in the comment below. Discover how omega fatty acids shape your health from brain to aging. Let's watch the next video here.